at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Good news, everyone.
Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day. I'm here to report good news and just take a minute from all the crazy negativity that goes on in the world every day. Although this week was a bit of a good week because of the, well, it depends on how you lean or whatever, but I was Team Johnny, so I was a good week for me. Johnny Depp was found innocent of being an abuser or whatever. Either way, he won his defamation suit. I couldn't be more happy for him and all that who are involved, including, his legal team and his family. And of course, the YouTubers who've been covering this whole thing, like that umbrella guy, Nick Rekieta, everyone who's just experienced so much success and, just covering the show, especially Tug. Tug is probably the biggest person the person that has invested the most time. And I think that, that in itself, he's got to be feeling really good about it. So shout out to Tug. Shout out to everybody over there for that coverage and everything like that. So yay, that's over. Other news that's really good is you may have heard of this little show I co-host with a bunch of other YouTubers, Gary from Nerdrotic, as Heel versus Babyface, and Mahler. We have a show on Tuesdays. It's called The Real BBC. And then they have another little show that they do on Gary's channel. It's called Friday Night Tights. And tonight is going to be their 200th episode featuring Alex Jones. And that is so amazing. So yay for them. And yay for everyone, because we're going to get some good entertainment. So that is going to be going on after this show. Make sure you're checking it out. That's going to be a really, really fun show to watch. And of course, it's my co-hosts. So they're awesome. They're awesome dudes. And I love them. And I just want to give them all the all the love and success is well deserved. And yeah, so that other news that's good for me. I went shopping this week and bought a bunch of dresses, including this shirt, which I think is really cute. It says "Listen to Love," and what better show to wear it with than this show here. So yay! It's also Pride Month, and I think that hey. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. I don't know. I think that that's great. Celebrate if you want. That's all I have to say about that. I have a unicorn that's kind of pridey, I guess. My friend gave it to me. I was like, oh, it's a little unicorn. But anyways, that's all I got on that. Okay, let's say hello to some of you in the chat. Spike says, what month isn't Pride Month? Exactly. I celebrate Pride every day. So this isn't news for me, but hey, you do you. You do you. Be proud every day. Yes, Alex Jones on FNT 200 episode. Yes. Thank you, Dermot, and good to see you. Aiken's here. Hi, Aiken. Boosh McFadden is here. Hi, Shane G. Good to see you. Darren M is here. Always a pleasure to see you, Darren. Everybody's here. Really, like all the usual suspects. What's up, Keely? I see you, Keely. What's going on? Jacob's here. Robert Lowry's here. Everyone's here. I love this show, and I love you guys. And this is like just such a good time for me. Mind you, sometimes on Thursdays I cry a lot. While I look for stories, and I'm like, oh my God. I ended up posting one on Twitter, because I was like, oh my God, like, should I even put this in the show? And then somebody on the Twitter thread was like, yes, you should put it in the show. So I was like, all right, it's going into the show. But we won't, don't worry. It's got a good ending. Hey, this show makes you feel all sorts of emotions, happy emotions, sad emotions, but also happy, but also kind of sad. Whatever. We'll get there. Jane says, I can only cry on days with that end in Y. Yeah. Okay. So we're good. Thanks, Shadow War Child. I thought it's cute. It says, listen to love. I thought it was cute. What's going on, Ram Bam? I see you. Andy Masterson's here. What's going on, Andy? Spike and Madness. Miles is here. Willie's here. So many people are here. Nico. Wait, I see somebody else that I haven't seen. Psychosis 29. Hello. That's an interesting name. All right. Let's start the show. Usually we start with archaeology news. And I actually forgot about this article because somebody tagged me on this on Twitter and I forgot about it last night when I was preparing the show. But I was like, you know what? Like, this has to go on the show. This is like amazing archaeology news. So here it is. First of all, shout out to Macho Man Prime, who tagged me on this very interesting bit of information hosted by Gareth Harney. Says the new Roman graffiti unearthed in the excavations at Vindolana. Someone in the 3rd century made it very clear that they what they thought of the Secandius. The stone is engraved with the word Secandius Cacor, which means Secandius the shitter. A phallus points towards the insult for good measure. My goodness. That's true. Wow. The Romans had an interesting sense of humor, I guess. Wow. Here's the article because the person has actually posted the article about it. And it's real because I thought it was fake at first. Like, I was like, this has got to be fake. Like, there's no way this is real. But yeah, there's an article about it and everything. So it says ancient graffiti unearthed at Roman Vindolana leaves no doubt as to what Romans thought of another. Wow, they definitely have an interesting sense of humor. So there you go. A phallic piece of graffiti. My goodness. If you want to know the details of the discovery, it's in the description down below. Check it out. That's just funny. There's so much. This is hilarious on so many levels. Really, nothing else needs to be said about this. So there you go. Oh my God. Yes, I heard about this as well. The Pompeii one, but I figured the Pompeii one might be a little too sad because of what happened to Pompeii. But still, that did happen. That also did happen. That's so crazy, right? That is so crazy. I mean, those Romans, they knew how to live. This is just funny, man. Okay, one more time. We're going to share this picture one more time because this is hilarious. Just on so many levels. This is, man, like, you can't take the human out of humanity. We're always going to be the same. This is funny. It's funny. My goodness. It's funny. All right. Moving on. Thank you so much for tagging me on that. That was amazing. Drug texting never gets old. Hey, Eclay, good to see you. Those Romans, man, they didn't mess around. Next, ancient Cypress in Chile may be the world's oldest tree at 5,000 years old. Look at this thing. It's massive. This tree is huge. So this is a really interesting story because They used a certain method. So this doctor, a Chilean scientist at the Climate Environmental Scientist Laboratory in Paris, took a core sample of the tree located in the Alcar Castero National Park and used a combination of computer simulation and randomization to create different growth scenarios of the tree based on growth patterns and climate data. This method tells us that 80% of the possible growth trajectories give us an age of this living tree greater than 5,000 years. He said there is only 20% chance that the tree is younger. So it's interesting that they're using this kind of technology to figure out how old the tree is. When I lived in Canada, I went to this place called Capilano Bridge, and it's in the mountains, and I think there's like a 2,300-year-old tree there, from what I remember. And I tried to hug it, and my arms couldn't reach around. It was massive. It was a massive tree, and it was majestic at so many levels. So I think that this is basically the same kind of thing. Like, just very old trees have a lot of interesting energy, and I think that it's really interesting that they're using this kind of technology to figure out the age of the tree. That's fun. So there you go. Yes, I was a tree hugger. It's true. I hugged a tree. It's very true. Yes, Capilano Suspension Bridge is just north of Vancouver. That's where I grew up. North Vancouver. It's where I went to school. It's my old stomping grounds. Yeah, Darren, it's true. I was a tree hugger. It's true. I mean, I was Canadian and I lived in BC. We like plants over there. Just saying. Just saying. You read into that what you will, but come on now. Come on now. E. Clay says, did Nina just say she tried to give a tree a reach around? I mean, I'm pretty sure that the tree consented to being hugged. So let me just put that out there as well. The tree liked it. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Oh my God. I like your comment, brick hard castle. That's funny. That's funny. That's a funny comment. Okay. Next story. Okay, next story is great. You know what? Let's get over let's get the sad story over with. Well, it's not sad. It's not sad because it's actually a really happy story. I just want to get it over with so I don't have to cry in the end of the show. I want to get the tears out now. So let's just do that one first. And the tears is right here. It says hero dog takes on mountain lion to save owner's life. A 2.5-year-old Belgian Malinois, isn't that like German Shepherd? I don't know why this is okay. Is being hailed as a hero after a mountain lion attacked her owner on a hiking trail in northwestern California. Okay, look, I don't want to censor anything, but the next pictures are a little bit harrowing because the doggy got injured on the head. So I don't really want to scroll down and show it. If you guys want to see it, please just go and click the article down below. I don't really want to show that. Long story short, though, the doggy survived. The doggy is fine, but it did take on a mountain lion. So, it got injured. But the woman's alive. The doggy is alive and recovering and is going to make a full recovery. And the mountain lion is gone. It ran away because the woman fought it off with a weapon, was able to get to a weapon and fight it off and save the doggy. And so that's basically the story. I don't want to just read the whole thing because then I'll have to show the pictures and I don't want to show the pictures. So anyways, if you're interested in knowing the full details, the article is linked down below. Go check it out. When I was reading it, reading the actual thing that happened, I was just I just started bawling because the reason is maybe I was having an emotional night. I don't know what. I'm a girl. But just imagining that this dog has such loyalty and just such love for the owner that it knew that it was probably going to die rescuing this owner, but did it anyway, is just such a just I just love doggies. I just love doggies. And sometimes I feel like we don't deserve them and their time on earth is just way too short. But you know what? Doggies are freaking awesome. And that's all I have to say about the story. If you want to know the details, go and check it out. The doggie's fine though, and so is the woman. This dog's a freaking hero, and most dogs are. You know what's so crazy is this dog is being mentioned as a hero because it saved this person's life, like physically. He saved this person's life, but on a daily basis, cats and dogs, all pets really save human lives every day, especially if you're fighting depression or if you're fighting, just a lot of bad feelings or whatever. Dogs and pets really help save human lives every day. So honestly, all dogs are really heroes, and so are kitties. A lot of them, like fish too, Boosh. Why not? Because they bring love and compassion and something to take care of in people's lives. That's why they really suggest mental health professionals suggest getting pets for lonely people, old people who are don't have a lot of family, because pets help save lives every day. So it's not necessarily like a physical thing that yes, you get saved from mountain lions and stuff, but also emotionally speaking, they just do so much. Yeah. So shout out to doggies and kitties, and all pets, really, whatever kind of pet you love. I mean, some people are into snakes. I'm not into snakes because I feel like that's really freaky. But if you love your snake, hey, love your snake. They save lives too, because I don't know how, but some people are into that. But you do you. I don't know. So there we go. That's my spiel. Hey, 200 Watt Studios, good to see you. I hope your house sold and whatnot. Good to see you, man. Okay, next story. Here's oh my God. Vince says, I love my snake. Okay, moving on. Next story is this one here. And it's a very creative story, and I love creativity. You guys know that. I love art and creativity, and just bringing life into stuff that you just, it's like it seems hopeless, but then you bring life into it with colors and love and everything like that. And I feel like that's exactly what this woman's done. It says a painter is brightening cities' drab and neglected streets, transforming them into a rainbow. And there we go. There she is, and she's painting all these houses in a very beautiful way. And let's hear from her and what she has to say. There she is again. She's like a lovely woman. And this is what she had to say.
So I'm an artist and landlady in Gloucester, and for the past 4 years I've been turning rundown and neglected parts of the city into giant patchworks of colour for everyone to enjoy.
That's
back
so
in 2018,
beautiful.
I decorated a street called Nettleton Road, and that was 12 Victorian Terrace.
And I'll just say this before we listen to this more. Living in Mexico, that's one of the things I love about Mexico, is that Mexico's houses are just like this. They're always different colors, different styles, different ways. And they all look so cool and creative here because they're always so different from one another. And that's one of the things that was really different than like Canada, for example, because in Canada, they'll have like these complexes that look exactly the same. And it's kind of almost like eerie because they just look so similar. And it looks kind of like, I don't know, it just seems very dystopian in some ways. I don't personally like it. So I like colors, and I like that this lady decided to do this. I think this is really cool.
Houses, and every one of them was painted in beautiful colors, and it was such a huge success. I then took that template to another street in the city called St. Mark Street, where I also own property. So in my interest to increase the aesthetic of the street, that became known as the Rainbow Street. And then I've always wanted to come back to Nettleton Road in the city centre to transform the entire area. So that's 3 adjoining streets: Nettleton Road, St Kilda Parade and Station Road. And this whole project is now evolving because what I'm doing is I'm adding huge pieces of artwork in between the rows of vibrant and vivid, colourful terrace houses to create huge mass-scale pieces of artwork for the city of Gloucester.
That's beautiful.
There's quite a negative opinion of the city's aesthetic, and there's lots of streets that I've got my eye on. I'm really seeking out the most deprived areas of the city and turning those streets into something beautiful, improving the environment that people live in, because I think it's really important that you should love where you live.
That's true.
And that all comes from the environment that you live in.
That's also true. I think that it's really important and I think it's the little things, right? Like you could be living in like a place that just doesn't look really nice, but then if you clean it up and actually like put in some effort, you can make it nice. And it's like the little things that count. So you can actually make your neighborhood into a really nice place if you just put in some effort. And I think it's nice. It's lovely. It's a lovely effort. And she's actually doing something about it other than just complaining. You can just sit around and complain all day about, whatever not being the way you want it to be. Or you could just pick up a paint bucket and go outside and, do this. So good for her. Good for her. And she's making her neighborhood better. She's helping different people have a better life. So good for her. I love it. I love that kind of effort. Ram Bam 3000, thank you so much for the 5, says, I like snakes. I had a 15-foot python around my shoulders when I visit a reptile house, I'm guessing, house as a boy, which removed any fear. Wow, that's crazy. I just saw a video of recently, actually, of Anna, that Star Wars girl. She's great. And Ashton Birdie, they went to the gator sanctuary in Florida, and they held snakes, and Anna was freaking out. And I would be too. I wouldn't even touch it. Sorry, I had to drink. But Ashton loves snakes, and they were like holding snakes, and I could never do that. But I understand that some people would be into that. It's just not my cup of tea. Give me like a little cat or something, I'm good. But snakes and stuff, like they just creep me out. Like no. But that's cool. That's cool, Rambam. That's interesting that it got rid of your fear. That's really cool. Thank you for the 5. 200 Watt Studios for 2 says Kate Moss lives in Gloucester. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I didn't know that. Actually, did I? I don't know. No, I didn't. But thanks for letting me know. Do you like write letters to her? I don't know. Never mind. Snake talk, nervous drinking. It's true. I'm like, snakes freak me out. Oh my God, this is a hilarious comment. 200 or Boosh said a really funny comment. I'm not gonna like. Okay, you know what? This is it. This is funny. This is funny. You guys are so funny. I love this chat so much. Okay, next story. Okay, this is funny. I was like, oh my God, I love this. You guys know how much I love horsies. And we've talked about Iceland in the past on this show because Iceland is really funny with their tourist videos. So they came out with another one. And it's really funny and it's really cute idea. So it says Iceland trots out service that lets horses reply to work emails while you're on vacation. That's pretty much it. That's exactly what they do. And we're just going to watch the video because it's hilarious. Here we go. Hopefully they won't claim me, but this is really funny.
Nothing ruins your vacation like work.
That's true.
Thankfully, Iceland has created the perfect solution. Outhorse your email. A revolutionary service where Icelandic horses write real out-of-office replies.
This is so
you
funny.
can relax.
Iceland is so pretty.
They are trained in corporate buzzwords. Your boss will never know the difference.
Corporate buzzwords.
Outhorse your inbox and free up your vacation.
Look at that. Man, I want to go to Iceland.
Visit outhorseyouremail.com.
Outhorseyouremail.com. This is some next level stuff. Like, just they're so funny. They've got such a good sense of humor. I just love it. I think Iceland is hilarious. And their last tourism video was really good too. Yeah, see, everybody's enjoying it. It is. It's funny. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. 200 Watt Studios for 5 says, no, Kate Moss lives in the neighborhood of the painted houses story you just did. Kate mentioned where she lives and then her testimony. That I remembered that. I wonder if she lives in one of those painted houses. Maybe she lives in a better area though, you know, because this lady was going into like the poor areas of town. I'm guessing she can afford to live in a better place of that town. That's like living in Vancouver and then, you know, living in like East Hastings. I mean, I know Darren knows what I'm talking about. Because if you know Vancouver, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, you know, you could live in certain neighborhoods and it's like, oof, it's completely different than other parts of the city. So I'm guessing she lives in like a better neighborhood of that area. I thought you were her stalker, to be completely honest with you, 200 Watt Studios. Like, you know where she lives. I'm just joking. I knew what you were talking about. Stop horsing around. I have a response to this.
How about no?
I like horsing around. 200 Watt Studios is the woman that painted the houses. You just killed me. Oh, that's funny. Oh boy. Boosh is on it with the comments today. Right? John says, stop giving me the good feels. Never. All right. Next story. That was great, right? I love the horsies. That was so good. Okay, next story. Next story is the highlight story. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal is a good human. He's always doing things to help people. Yes, he's a celebrity, and celebrities are, weird. But I feel like Shaq always he just stands outside of what most celebrities do with their money. I think Shaq is a really good person, and he helps a lot of people. He's a giving person in general, and this is another story about Shaq giving back. It's not the watch, it's you. It's you. Shaq surprised fan with a watch. A fan was moved to tears by Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal's random act of kindness at the NBA Western Conference Finals. Ooh, I wonder who won. I haven't checked. We're just gonna watch Shaquille O'Neal's story on Instagram. Here it is. Actually, wait. Let's go to his actual Instagram because if I want to replay it, then it won't be. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So this is what Shaq's story is.
I'm here at the Western Conference Finals, and I'm about to do something special. I'm about to give a fan this Invicta watch. I'm about to give it away, baby. You know how we do it at Invicta. Yeah.
Oh, he's so great.
I'm here at the Western Conference Finals, and I'm about to.
So you guys heard that. So he's at the Western Conference Finals. He's like, I'm gonna give somebody this watch. This is the next one. This is the follow-up video. This is when he gives the watch away.
My dad loves you.
You don't know. You are.
Aww.
I cannot believe, first of all, brother, I've had 3 heart attacks. I'm alive.
Aww.
And I got to meet Shaq, man. Hey, Kenny. Come on, man.
Hey,
all praises to the Most High.
He said he had to get you the watch. He got to get that watch.
Look how happy he is. Oh,
my man right here. Hey, he's got the watch. You see him, Shaq? You called me out of everybody, man. Love you too, Shaq.
Thank you. We love you more this time.
oh my God, Shaq! I'm telling you, man, Shaq is just a good human being. Like he's just such a freaking awesome guy. I mean, how cool would it be if Shaq ever just like popped into the show? A girl can dream. A girl can dream. But you know what's so crazy is like, I mean, I understand that the whole celebrity thing is a little bit out of style now, but it's like, I mean, some people really love certain celebrities and some people really love certain basketball players and they're sports fans. And like this guy was a huge fan of Shaq. And for Shaq to pick him out and give him this watch, it's like, and he's like, it's not even the watch, it's you. Like just meeting Shaq and like Shaq picking him out is so cool. It's so cool to see the reaction. He's just such a good human. And he says like, I survived a heart attack and I'm alive. And it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to see that, yes, that some celebrities still have class and they're good people and they're trying to do what they can to help people. Yes, good humans. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is just a good human and just absolutely love Shaq. Thank you, Shaq, for being who you are and just always giving back. I just saw a comment. Hey, Kaylee, good to see you. Hi, Kaylee. Good to see you, Kaylee. So yeah, so Shaq is awesome. That's the story. We've talked about his awesomeness before. He's done like, Shaq Cares. I think that's what it was called. He does it every Christmas where he gives away things. And Darren, thank God meeting him didn't give him another heart attack. Oh my God, I know, right? So that was funny though. That was great. I love Shaq. Good for you, Shaq. Shaq's just an awesome dude. Okay, next story. And this is a really cool story because again, It shows how technology is just moving along, and we're moving along with it. I like these kind of stories because it gives me hope that in the future, when bad things happen, we can get there first, and we can help more people. And that's this story here. Jetpack rescue. Paramedic flies to the top of the mountain in 3 minutes. A British aeronautical innovation company is helping first responders get to difficult locations in record time. Now, there's a video of this, so we're going to watch this because this is actually kind of really cool. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but I want to definitely show you the video. And also, I have to mute it, unfortunately, because it's got music. But this is so this is it. This is where they were. So they're testing out how fast a medic can ascend. And I think they also did it with drones as well. So this is the jetpack. It's really cool stuff because it kind of makes me think of Iron Man. It's just very Iron Man-ish. I like it. Look at him. He's flying. He's flying. He's like Iron Man. He's flying. Ooh, look how cool this is. He's just going. I mean, I feel like this should have been a thing long time ago. And then so he's just going. They show this in this video, and then he starts to ascend the mountain. And then this is the interesting part here, because they talk about how they sent drones, but both drones failed in their visibility. So but the guy doesn't, because he's a human, and he can still see. So there you go. It's showing the different aspects of that. And then let me just fast forward here. There we go. The helicopter unavailable in this visibility. But then he made it. He made it to the top of the mountain. So this was it. Actually, here, let me just rewind a little bit, because he makes it to the top of the mountain. This is it. 3 minutes 30 seconds to the summit, and he made it. It's really, I think that's really cool. It's going to help a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people. This kind of stuff will help a lot of people. So, that's great. Memorial to the first aircraft landing in 1926. How cool is that? How cool is that? Wait, is he saying something?
Here.
Okay, hold on. Let's hear this part.
First aircraft landed here in 1926. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So this is the first jet suit that's landed here. Yeah, nearly 100 years later.
Wow. There it is. There's the memorial. This is cool. This is cool. Innovation. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Russell Hall is here. Hey, what's going on? It says, let's see the bloopers reel. Oh, like for the guy with the jetpack? Oh, no. I hope there wasn't any. My show would have a lot of bloopers. God, I mispronounce everything. Why do I hear a Superman theme? See, I was hearing the Iron Man theme. I was like, this guy's like Iron Man. I 200 Watt Studio says, I identify as the lady that painted the houses to impress Kate. Oh my God. Oh boy. You guys. Okay. So there we go. That was a good story. Innovation. That's what we're all about over here. Next story. This is a cool story. A story of reunification and how the universe is always just really interesting and does really cool things. This could be a plot of a movie. They could definitely make movies out of this kind of stuff, because life is stranger than fiction, and this is one of those stories. Sisters find each other after 45 years apart, living in the same city with sons going to the same school. How crazy is this? Hang on, let me drink some water though. All right. So here we go. There they are. Sisters. They look alike. They look alike. Could definitely be sisters. They share the same father, are the same age, and have lived in the same city for over 30 years. Yet each sister was unaware of the other's existence, having been born to different mothers, separated through unfortunate circumstances 51 years ago. They've been reunited recently, however, after a DNA test, and it's absolutely spooky how much they have in common. Their kids graduated on the same day from the identical high school in Las Vegas, with each sister attending the graduation and shooting videos of the ceremony from different angles. That's so funny. Michelle Dugan was the one who went to foster care and was later adopted, while her sister Trish Morgan remained with their father and Trish's birth mother. 3 years ago, Michelle decided it was time she discovered where she came from and signed up for Ancestry.com. To her surprise, she received a message from a woman named Trish asking to meet for coffee. The two recognized their bond immediately. It was like looking at a ghost, said Morgan. The blue eyes, the hair, everything. So I couldn't stop staring at her. Like, you're definitely my sister, for sure, 1000%. Yeah, see, they look very similar. They look very similar. They spent hours sipping and chatting about their lives, trying to catch up for lost decades. They were amazed not only by the fact that their sons were the same age and walking the same school hallways, but that they both had a background in real estate. Trish had enrolled in real estate school, but had not yet received her certification. Michelle was something of a Las Vegas real estate legend, having worked in the industry for nearly 25 years. This shared career passion made teaming up an obvious next step. Michelle encouraged Trish to get her certification, and together they soon launched Sisters Selling Vegas for the Realty One group. It was the universe talking, said Michelle, who was at somewhat of a low point in her life. I was so busy. I remember saying to someone, I need another me. I need someone who really likes to work and cater to clients and is not just in for the paycheck, but in it for the right reasons. And there she is. We just came into each other's lives at the absolute perfect time. Sisters Selling Vegas reportedly closed 44 transactions with $12 million in gross sales last year. That's awesome. Because both girls grew up with only brothers, their new relationship is all the more special. I always wanted a sister, said Morgan. So that's a really sweet story, and good for them. It's just funny how life works out like that. And one day you meet your sister, and then you go into business with her and you become successful. Isn't it so funny, like how life works like that? That stuff always fascinates me. But good for them, and I think it's just a really cool thing. Send in the clone. I know, right? I don't think that's important, Spike. I don't think that's important. For whatever reason, it happened. Things like that happen in life, you know? That would be interesting to see. That would be really interesting to see. Hey, Phil, and thank you. Okay, next story. Okay, this story This was a heartwarming story, but the evil part of me also kind of laughed because I feel like kids can be so cruel. They're terrible. Kids can be very terrible. But this story kind of brightens your day. Thinking how there's other good kids out there to balance things out. It's a good thing. Here's the story. It says high schoolers step in to help after sixth grader says no one signed his yearbook. This poor kid. It was so sad.
What happens if no one wants to sign your yearbook? A local sixth grader found out recently. Tonight, Fox 31's Ashley Michael shows us how other students stepped up when they found out.
Do you remember the excitement? Thumbing through to see what made the yearbook.
My ears are poking out.
And filling every blank space with ink.
Oh, trust me. There's a lot.
It's meant as a snapshot of the good times. But this copy brought up some bad ones.
I came here in the 5th grade because at my old school, I was just being bullied all over the place.
Brody says the bullying continued this year in 6th grade too.
But they just annoy me to the point where I cry at lunch.
Still, he says he wanted to follow tradition.
I went up to people and I asked them, can you sign my yearbook? And some of them were like, no.
The few that did simply scribbled a name.
There's probably about 2 or 3 kids that signed and then about 2 teachers.
That's when his mom saw this.
Honestly, broke my heart. He said, I hope you make friends next year. And that was really hard to see and read
that would be
as a
hard to
mom.
read.
Because Brody wrote it and signed it himself.
So I can make myself feel better.
Poor kid.
Not really.
I can't believe kids are so cruel to do that.
She doesn't know Brody.
Yes, they are.
None of them do.
No.
But their names are now in his book.
High schoolers came in and they just started signing my yearbook and talking about it. And I didn't know what was going on.
I wrote, hey Brody, we don't know you, but we think you are super cool and I'll be your senior friend.
And then I'm like, I know what happened. My mom posted something on Facebook.
And the response?
We walked in, we're like, where's Brody at? Is Brody Ryder in here? And then they're like, yeah, he's in the back. And we're like, Brody, it's on your yearbook, bud.
Speaks for itself.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that picture because hold on, let
His
me
page
rewind that. I like that
speaks for
picture
itself.
because
back
hold
and we're
on.
like, Brody, it's on your yearbook, bud.
Because he
Speaks
just
for
looks like such a Mac, with all these girls everywhere. Now he looks like the most popular kids in school. This chick is freaking awesome. And she's like, yeah, don't bully this kid. And I just love it. I love
got full on paragraphs.
His pages are now full of advice.
Don't listen to the kids that tell you different.
Encouragement.
We love you so much. And you're going to pull all the ladies.
And kindness.
I cried. They were happy tears, though.
Because these notes mean more than what they say.
It made me feel like there's a lot of good kids in this world.
Kids like these 3.
Always just be that gateway for people to feel welcome.
Who changed the life
Good for them.
of this one.
I'm not such a bad person after all.
Oh, no, you never were. You never were. That is so heartbreaking when kids get bullied. It's just it's so sad. I was bullied in school, so I can relate to this to some extent. But it's always good to see that some kids stepped up and made a difference in that kid's life. I mean, it's really sad because when kids get bullied like that, it could end really badly because that's what young people are so just impressionable and they just get so sad. And so them doing this maybe changed the course of this kid's life, and it's just it's really cool. Yes, very cool. Thanks, seniors. Absolutely good for those guys for stepping up. Yes, he got all the girls. Dude, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, she does. She does have a very interesting aesthetic. I like it. She kind of reminded me of Melanie Mack. She's really just super cool. Just super cool. All right, next story. Speaking of school and graduating, here's this next story. Pure joy. Grandma earns college degree at 84. There she is with her diploma, and her family's so happy, and they should be. Good for them. There she is. It's never too late. It's never too late. Here's the story.
Most people graduating college this May are in their 20s and ready to start their first professional job.
But at the University of Minnesota, there was one graduate whose diploma was 67 years in the making. WCCO's Marielle Mose introduces us to an 84-year-old Gopher grad.
Betty Sanderson.
It's just pure joy, pure joy.
Aww.
Pure satisfaction that I had attained my goal of walking across Northrop.
Good for
Becky
her.
Sanderson left Renville, her small farm town in central Minnesota, as the first person in her family to go to college.
This is my letter of acceptance, dated July 7th, 1955.
She went to the University of Minnesota to get her license to be a nurse, a program that only took her a year.
This is my graduating class from the nursing.
She continued taking college courses, but was eventually taken off course when she met her husband and followed his career moves, never finishing her degree.
I was about 25 credits, approximately.
Wait,
25,
let's rewind for a second
credits.
because, I mean,
course,
as
when
a
she met
side
her
note, what the heck is going on in this picture? I mean, this picture looks so interesting. Like, I don't, wow. I really like it. I love old photographs, but continuing with the story, sorry.
Husband and followed his career moves, never finishing her degree.
I was about 25 credits, approximately 25, 28 credits short when I started that.
After raising 2 daughters and pursuing a decades-long nursing career, she eventually retired in 2013.
I was out to lunch with friends, and we were talking about bucket lists and things we wanted to do. And I said, I've always wanted to graduate from the U.
Determined to make that happen, Betty enrolled in classes at the U of M in fall of 2018, where her second time around was a lot different.
This is the University of Minnesota when I was here. There was no West Bank. You can see the parking lots that are now all buildings.
A larger campus is one thing, but technology was her biggest obstacle.
That computer business just almost did me in.
This reminds me of Gary when he's like a boomer. Like, technology is really hard for some people, especially the older folks.
Virtual during the peak of the pandemic nearly stopped her.
I had to drop both classes that I tried to take online. I couldn't do it.
But on May 7th, she did it.
You need to do what you want to do or what your goals are. Don't let anybody stop you.
Marielle Mose, WCCO 4 News.
Aw, don't let anything stop you. I love that message. And I just think that that's a really cool thing. Good for her. She's still going, you know, she still has hope and ambitions, and that's awesome. It's a good thing. This is a hilarious comment. No way I could trust the policeman in that photo. Some people said that it was a Halloween thing. I feel like you're probably right. I feel like it probably was a Halloween photo. Oh, Gear Master Gear, thank you for letting me know about that. It's not quite appropriate for this show, so I'm not highlighting it, but that's interesting. Get it, Granny. Get it. Yes, exactly. Don't let nobody stop you. Good for Grandma. Exactly. It's never too late. It's never too late. And you just gotta put, you know, some effort and some, you know, it takes willpower to do this kind of thing. Okay. Now we're going to get into like basically the really funny parts of the show, meaning the just animal videos and really cute stories and stuff like that, or funny stories. In this case, I mean, look, last night when I was setting up this show, I cried my eyes out about that German Shepherd story. And then I read this one, or well, saw this one, and I just couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I think I watched the scene probably about at least 10 times. I don't know why. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to turn it down. But just be warned that there's screaming involved. So if you want to turn down your own volumes or whatever, go for it. I'll turn it down before I play the video because there's screaming involved. This family's reaction to a man walking up behind them is hilarious. It is very hilarious. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, everybody be prepared. I'm turning it down though, just so we don't all go deaf. Okay, here we go. So here's the dude. Here's the dude. I mean, to be fair, if I saw this guy just appear out of nowhere behind me, I probably would have the same reaction. Because it's like, what the is that? What the hell's going on? I mean, it's terrible. I know it's terrible, but it's freaking hilarious. And I guess I'm not the only person that found this funny, because people found it funny. That's why it's on the internet. And it's just, I think I watched this like at least 20 times. Just their reaction is like, what the is even that? Like, you know, it's just like, it's just such a like, just internal, like, just such a scream. That's just, this person's just being terrified. Like, it's like a murderer is there. So people, like, I need answers. Okay, so you want to know what happened? So basically what this story is that this woman named Cheryl posted this hilarious video recorded on her Ring doorbell camera. A kind, seemingly harmless man was walking up to her house to pick something up at the that he purchased for his mother on Facebook Marketplace. And this is how they reacted. Well, my fight or flight officially is broken, she said. Some hilarious comments are from the video. Took her 3 to 5 business days to scream. Totally reasonable reaction, if you ask me. This is me. Like, I feel like that was a reasonable reaction to that. If I was the dude, I think I would have turned around and screamed too, thinking someone was behind me. I mean, that would have been really funny too. He just stood there like it's every day that people scream when they see him. That's funny. I'm crying tears. I have laughed and snorted so hard. That was me last night. I can't even see the screen from crying laughing. The worst they can say is look, he's just smiling. Like, she is terrified, and so is she. This little girl's like running away, and he's like, hi. Like, I'm just saying hi. So that's the story, is that he was there to pick up a purchase from Facebook Marketplace and literally just like terrified these people. He's like, sorry, like, oh. Do you want to watch Studio says Buffalo Bill? That's funny. Oh my god. I'd scream too. Clowns are scary. That's mean. Aiken, you're mean. It's so primal. It's so primal. That's why it's so funny, because she legit like was like fucking terrified. She was like, oh my god. Oops, I swore. I tried not to swear on the show and it slipped out. Oh, hey, Stomp Brat. Good to see you. So anyways, that was funny. Next, this is also really funny. Unfortunately, I won't be able to share the video music. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play this, but I'm going to put the link to the Twitter post in the comments right now so that you guys can click it and watch with the music, because the music is kind of what makes this. And but unfortunately, I won't be able to play the music. We all know why. So hold on a second here. So this is the story. It says T-ball player has the greatest walkout in the history of baseball. I agree. This is probably the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And here it is. You definitely want to check this out with me right now. Let me post this link to video. Everybody wants to go and watch this right now because, wait, what the heck? Why is the link to the video so massive? That's a broken link, isn't it? There's no way that you guys are able to click that. What? How's that even, like, what? Well, I know, because it's split into two links. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go into the description down below, which has this article there. Click on it. And then check it out through that. Or wait, let me see. I'll just put this link because this is a shorter link. And then you can press on the, you know what? I'll post the article link and then you can go ahead and press the, there you go. This is the article link right now. I just posted it. You can press the Twitter link in the article and then do it. It was just because like the link for the Twitter thing was just way too long. And I think you can only put like 200 characters in the chat. So it didn't work. But anyways, there it is. I'm going to watch it now. It's great. It's fantastic. Here we go. So there's this kid here. He's walking up and he's got some moves, man. This kid's got moves. It's like, I really feel like it needs music. Isn't that great? Oh, this kid's so good. This is just purity and it's the best form. This is just so good. This is just so good. I just love it. I hope you guys are all listening to this because this is so great. You know what? Screw it. We're going to play it and I'll just cut it out because this was amazing. It's just, I feel like it just has to be watched. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I mean, this kid's freaking amazing. This is so funny. He's got moves. He does. It's a good song, too. I mean, this kid's got moves and he's got good taste in music. That's fantastic. That's good. That's good stuff. And then they're like, okay, you're going to have to actually play baseball now. Okay, here you go. Oh, and then he hit it. God. The mom is just like laughing her butt off. I mean, that's just good stuff. That's just wholesome. Why is it so massive? That's what she said. Oh my God, is that what I said? Oh no.
Hey, phrasing.
Oh no.
Jim? No, thanks. I'm good. That's what she said. Pam?
My mother's coming.
That's what she said. No.
Thanks, 200 Watt Studios. I know, right? He's like little Camelot. It's true. Okay, next. This is great. Okay, here we go. So this literally happened to me in Canada, but there's nothing quite that describes actually experiencing something like this. Have you seen my mommy? Baby deer shows up at man's front door. This has literally happened to me in Canada. A baby deer surprised this homeowner at his front door. I was inside and heard a peculiar noise. Finally, I opened the door, and I must admit it took me by surprise, Corey said. The deer was born in Corey's yard along with 2 other siblings. 2 were born the day before, so this little fawn was about 28 hours old. Mommy came back after 1 day. They still come to the house regularly. It is very common for mom to clean the babies, then go away to clean herself. This helps keep predators away. When they were being born, mom knew we were there, and the newborns saw and smelled us. When they were learning to stand up, I guess baby was comfortable with us. When mom went away, the fawn, I guess, went to the only other animal it knew. And this is freaking adorable. And it's actually happened to me. It's little Bambi. It's so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. Look at that little baby. Oh, it's so freaking cute.
Yeah, if I get you a little food.
Oh, you're just standing there.
That's unusual.
You're just a little squeal.
What's wrong?
Oh,
You want to come inside?
oh,
You want to come inside? That would be very weird.
That would be really weird.
Hold on a second, okay?
Oh my God, it's adorable. Yes. Oh my God, look at this cat's face. But yeah, so like that happened to me in Canada. I used to live on this street called Elkview. So we had deer families that would come by. So I would see like the deers grow up. Like one year the deer had like a baby, and then they would come back the next year, and then it would be like grown more, and then so on and so forth. And then the baby was so cute. And it was a baby. It was like little Bambi, and I was like arms like reach away from it, and I gave it an apple, and it was so cute. Oh my God, Boosh. That's funny. I know, isn't it so cute? Oh my God. It's like there's so many cute things that happen on planet Earth. It's just too adorable. I love it. I love it. You know what else is adorable? This story, which is again like something out of a freaking movie. Timon and Pumbaa animal shelter rescues pig and Chihuahua duo. And here they are. Look at that face. Oh, no, look at this face. Oh, this is so cute. I wish there was a video of this, but there isn't. But there should be, because this is freaking adorable. And it says the Arizona Humane Society has rescued an unlikely pair of best buddies, a Chihuahua and a pot-belly pig. There they are. The animals are named Pumbaa and Timon after the lovable meerkat and warthog characters from The Lion King. The duo was picked up earlier this month after their owner was arrested on non-animal cruelty charges. Oh, it's good to know that it was non-animal cruelty. There they are again. Look at them. This is so cute. Their unique bond continued at the shelter. Timon always wanted to be on Pumbaa's back, and Pumbaa has no issues with it. Thankfully, a pig rescue in Arizona stepped up to keep the best buddies together. They have since gone to find new loving homes with our wonderful rescue partners at Better Piggies Rescue, AHS said. There they are again. They're just chilling. According to Better Piggies Rescue, Pumbaa has made himself right at home, and Timon is on his way to becoming a sanctuary dog. Pumbaa, he's made himself right at home in front of the sanctuary with Bubs, TT, Alvin, and Mob. He's a natural greeter, and I can't wait for everyone to meet him when we start up tours in September. Plus, he needs to be near his best friend, Timon, who we are working with to become a sanctuary dog, the organization said. So if you're near that area, you could go and check them out. Oh, isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness. They're so adorable. This is like something out of a movie. Aw. The owner must be a very interesting person. I know, right? Oh my God. I just think that's adorable. That's freaking adorable. Nicknames are Timmy and Poo Poo. Okay, and the next story here, this is really interesting because this is literally like one of those stories you used to hear about like back in the day when, you know, news segments actually did like fluff pieces after they would show you like they'd be like, you know, there's war happening in the Middle East. And then all of a sudden they'd be like, and now here's a baby something born in some zoo, like, you know, to like close out the segments. We don't get any more of that. And I feel like now I want more of that in my life. And I thought that this was funny because this is literally one of those fluff pieces that is very welcome nowadays. And this is what this show is all about. So here we go. Zoo welcomes birth of world's most endangered wolf species. And here is the baby. Oh, look at the baby. A zoo in Rhode Island announced the birth of a critically endangered red wolf pup, the world's most endangered canine species. Oh, look at the baby. He's so cute. The pup was born May 5th at Roger Williams Park Zoo to parents Diego and Brave. It is the first red wolf pup born at the zoo since 2005. Only 15 to 20 red wolves remain in the wild, and they are all located in eastern North Carolina. They were listed as extinct and wild by 1980. Throughout the collaboration with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services and the Associations of Zoo and Aquariums, AZA, Red Wolf Species Survival Plan, SSP, the last 14 remaining wild red wolves were brought into zoos to establish a captive breeding program with the primary objective of forming the foundation of a wild population throughout reintroduction back into the wild. Without zoos, red wolves would be extinct in the wild, the zoo said in a press release. The animal care team continues to monitor the mother and baby through a camera located inside the wolves' newly built birthing den. While the pup has been seen nursing and appears to be steadily gain weight, the next month is critical time for its development, the zoo says. So I hope that it keeps gaining weight and drinking milk and just, you know, surviving. But that's awesome. It's good to know that this is happening. It's so cute. I love it. DL Ritter, thank you so much for the 5. Says, just want to say I think you're beautiful. I'm writing a book, and the main character is a redhead named Ember. Can't wait to share it. That's so cool. Wait, is that your cover, like for the book? Because I see a redheaded person being carried. And I love that name, like Ember, like the fires of Ember, like Ember of Fires or whatever. Like, that's cool. I like it. What kind of book is it? Is it sci-fi? Is it fantasy? And also, thank you so much for the compliment. That is really, really sweet. Thank you so much for that $5. I wish you so much luck with the book. I mean, it's hard work to write a book. So yeah. It's very cool. It's very cool. Oh, you said yes. Okay, so that is the cover, or that's like related to the book. That's really cool. It's really cool. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Sci-fi romance horror. Ooh, that sounds pretty freaking cool. Good luck with that, man. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. I love creativity. So there you go. Wolves being rescued, puppies being rescued. I mean, this is just so good. What a good week. And now to close out this show and get ready for Friday Night Tights. We're going to watch a couple really cute animal videos that people have tagged me on during the week, mostly Ultra Maximus. I think that's what his name is. Wait, hold on. I almost shared something really not something I want to share on Twitter. Because you know how like on your Twitter feed, like, well, at least my Twitter feed is all political. So like I was like, I don't want to see that. Like this politician's face on my show. That is not something I want to see at all. Okay, here's something I do want to see. And shout out to Ultra Maximus Reviews, who tags me on really awesome posts. And this is one of them. It says real rocking horse. They're literally like they're literally rocking horses. I mean, that's just that is the most amazing thing. That is awesome. I mean, look at this. This is hilarious. Oh, Papa Cuddy. Oh, you. Yes, FNT with Alex Jones. Wait, has it started already? Has it started yet? I don't think it started yet, right? That's freaking adorable. I love this. I love this on so many levels. Okay, let's see what the next one is. I just have to make sure I'm going to... Okay, here we go. So this one is another one that I was tagged on. It's a puppy. I actually haven't seen this one all the way. But I think I have to mute it because there's music. So I'm going to have to mute this. Mission, I am possible. Oh my God. Oh no, this doggy is too smart. It wants to leave. Oh, look at the poppers. He thinks he's a kitty. He's like, I can leave this place. No cage can hold me. Oh my God, that's so funny. Maybe this dog was a cat in a past life because that was a very cat thing to do. Thanks, Boosh. Oh, hey, Teresa. Good to see you. Good to see you, Teresa. Okay, let's see here. Here's another one. Oh my God. You guys know how much I love monkeys. Oh my God, I love monkeys so much. Look at this. Oh my God, it's a monkey. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is too freaking awesome. Oh my God. Wait, which one was the one that threw the bike away because he fell down? Wait, this one fell down and then, oh my God. There was a cutscene. I don't know what exactly happened there, but that's funny. I know the GTA music is freaking hilarious. I know it's an ape, but I call them all monkeys. I think that's actually a gorilla. I don't think that's an ape. Is it? Maybe it's an ape. No, it is an ape. You're right. I think it's an ape. Oh my God. That's so funny though. It's like, I mean, this is the stuff that life is made of. This is cool. Look at that car. It's like Darth Vader's face as a car. Gorillas or apes? Well, that's something. Hang on. I have something for that. I need to organize my videos better so this doesn't happen to me. Oh my God, I can't do anything anymore. The moment has passed, I feel like. No, there it is. It's the Vader mobile. This is cool, man. I like it. I like it. I want to ride in that. It's like, yeah, it's like the Batmobile, but like the Vader mobile, which I think it might be a little cooler. Spike, quit giving me a hard time. Actually, don't. It's fine. I want to see this movie. Okay, hold on. Ooh, it's a turtle video, you guys. Yay. It's about time we got a turtle video.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
It says, I am Speed. And it says, my turtle drives his car while I clean his pool. Oh my God, look how cool that is. Oh my God. He's like Flash. Like he's like a turtle that's like Flash. Oh my God, that's so great. What did I see recently that there was a really funny scene in it? And here's another one. Oh God. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Because I feel like this doggy's just like, break it up, people. Break it up. Break it up. Come on now. Break it up now. Oh my God. All right. All right. That's amazing. Okay. That's it for the show. Aiken says for $2.99. Thanks, Nina. Thanks, everybody. Everybody's going to FNT now, including myself. Gotta see Alex Jones there. Gotta say hello and all that good stuff. So everybody have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. Make sure that you practice empathy. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. And if you can, do something nice for someone, go for it. As always, just be good. Be good to yourselves. And I'll see you guys next week. And what else? Thanks to everybody who super chatted or shared the stream or just hung out in the chat. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And you guys are lovely. And I love Infinite Hope. And I'll be back. I'll be back next week for another episode. See you guys later. Bye. Let me get my outro here. Okay. Bye.